San Francisco, the NAACP, National Association of Advancement of Colored People. Is that right, Rayyvana? Okay. They're for Black people and helping and assisting Black people. The NAACP has rejected, though, reparations for slavery, the proposal, money in the hands of the descendants of slaves. What goes here? An interesting division between the NAACP and the city of San Francisco unfolded Tuesday on exactly what's the best way to rectify the systemic conditions affecting Black Americans following an ongoing centuries-long struggle. After years of deliberation on the topic of reparations, the San Francisco committee has finally gained traction on a wide-scale proposal to dispense cash allowances to descendants of slaves in the city. These are the committee's provisions. City-appointed committee proposed $5 million payouts to Black adults who are descendants of enslaved people with a guaranteed annual income of at least $97,000 for 250 years. Committee also proposed the elimination of personal debt and homes in San Francisco with a price tag of just $1 a family. Okay. Despite the traction gaining in the community, the NAACP swiftly voiced their disapproval of the proposal. And I said to the team, who took over out there? Is Candace Owen now the president of the chapter out there? Jason Whitlock, maybe? No. Put his picture back up. And let's tell you who said, nah, we don't want $5 million. Baptist Church pastor, Reverend Amos Brown, is the San Francisco NAACP president. He tweeted out his rejection of the proposal in favor of more system-oriented solutions. The tweet from Brown and the NAACP displayed their conditions of disapproval, mentioning several institutional concerns regarding healthcare, education, jobs, housing, and a cultural center. Here's the response. There have been those both in large support of the proposal and those harshly critical of it. Those more critical say it's simply too economically encumbering to the city, or they oppose the idea of reparations. Now, do you see why I asked you if Jason and Candace had taken over the NAACP in San Francisco? I think it's a fair question. Not the case. Raphael Mandelman, a district supervisor, District 8, San Francisco, spoke up in response to the backlash to remind the community of a larger purpose. Raphael Mandelman made a plea for sanity when he shared this with ABC News. Those of my constituents who lost their minds about this proposal, it's not something we're doing or we would do for other people. It's something we would do for our future, for everybody's collective future. Now, I don't quite understand that quote either, but okay. Despite the approval made by the Board of Supervisors, among the protesting voices are those who blast the proposal, such as Xavier Durose. Xavier, former renowned BLM activist, suddenly reversed course. He reversed many of his ideas when he became a pundit for a conservative advocacy group, PragerU. Am I saying it correct? Rayyvana will tell us.
PragerU, yeah.
Okay. Maybe I did it on purpose, Rayyvana, because I don't really care about the group, but okay. Disgusting. Okay, that's what he called this proposal on Fox News and claimed that this is a method of gaslighting Black Americans. He also had this to say after his appearance with her. After my appearance on Fox News, I see articles asking who I am. I am the left's worst nightmare. I nearly spent my entire life believing their lies until deep diving into the truth. Now I expose the America last Marxist and remind people how privileged we are to be Americans. Is it Fox News put out that statement for him? Okay, as he gets a stipend for each show. I have no information. The team has not confirmed that. That was my comments, Rayyvana. Okay, I need you to weigh in now before I get to the rest of this.
Yeah, what's confusing to me is, so these ideas about reparations haven't been adopted yet. They won't vote on it till June. So they're just weighing several different options. So coming out strongly against one option that would put the money directly into the hands of people who have been victimized by the legacy of slavery so early or at all is ridiculous to me, especially when, I'm really partial to reparations in the form of systemic change so that it can have an impact and lasting impact. I'm also really partial to cash reparations. I don't see why you can't have both. So shooting down an idea, again, just so early on in the process that is going to benefit a lot of people and to come so strongly against it. I was just baffled by the story. I thought I read the article title wrong the first time I read it. I was yeah, I just can't wrap my head around it.
And it raises other questions. And again, I'm a journalist, and it makes my little spidey sense go up. And I say, what else is going on here? And who stands to benefit? It's just a blanket question I have. And I would like to see what emerges in the weeks and years to come. Why can't we have both? And by the way, you've done it for other people. So knock it off, okay? And I don't want to disparage the Reverend, okay? I mean, he could have been on a party line with Jason and Candace, but this could just be his doing. But to shoot out this statement as if, all Black people agree with you, like you said, such a strong reaction. No. What do you mean no? And I don't know what the other measures in it are, Rayyvana, but if I could move to San Francisco or just, and get my dollar house and that $97,000 for the next 250 years, okay. And guess what? The descendants of slaves deserve this and more, because who built this country and didn't get anything for it except hurt, pain, death, torture, and robbed of their history? That would be, I'll give you the last word.
Yeah, I think one of the backlashes against these proposals is often that we're taking money from white people and giving it to Black people. And then there's always a strong reaction from white people that, well, I didn't own slaves. My family didn't own slaves. But reparations is not like me giving you, Sharon, $5 right now, right? It's tax dollars, which you're already paying. So it's going to a million other things already.
SVB Bank, I apologize.
And everybody is paying in to the taxes. So it's not just they're taxing, there's a special tax for white people to create reparations. It's not how these programs work. So really, and I think underlying all of the strong oppositions, especially from white people in America to reparations is, lingering racism is what it is.
Perfect button. It's the perfect button. And it's a story we're going to keep following in case something else comes up, emerges as to why this would be so opposed to it. We'll move on because this next story, I joke with you in the break that I want Ben Stein to go sit at a Waffle House and leave us alone, please. Okay, he likes to talk about syrup. Go to Waffle House and leave us alone with this nonsense. He gets paid $40,000 to $70,000. I looked it up. I don't know who's booking him these days, but that's what it said. Washington Speakers Bureau. I looked it up.